Good afternoon, Master Tanaka. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, friend Helena. I am Saint Germain, and I am full of energy. Every time you move, you must always be aware that what you are driving is your full energy. Regardless of your activity or what you think and feel, all you ever move is full energy. Many have started to question the meaning of this full energy. They have even begun to generate various interpretative processes to understand it. But when we bring these words and affirm them, they are the truth of all beings. So, what becomes a more favorable process to carry out so that you are constantly moving within a process of self-education? Accept that your energy is always full. And from this acceptance, you will realize that your method of self-education will also be reoriented. Many still believe their energy can be fragmented. Many argue that this is because the process is fragmented, resulting in various questions and limitations. But what is being said when I say that energy is always full? That your energy is never fragmented. It is always whole. When you are aware of this factor, what will you realize? The awareness of wholeness you maintain within yourself will then cause you to generate a whole, conscious process or thought and feeling that comes to be recognized as a definite purpose. It becomes recognized as the exercise of one's own free will. So, within all these words, what am I always saying? The truth is that God's world is a world of possibilities and resources accessible to everyone. What you are generating on the earthly plane, within a process of experiences right now, is only what you have determined to be appropriate through a process of choices. When you, through this process of choices, become aware that everything you are self-directing is just simple because the change within an energetic form is already true. After all, energy is always in a state of movement. When you're on an earthly plane and even start to generate identities, as many do through material processes, I think you should always be aware of this. Matter is densified energy. When you begin to create an identity, you always express joy and gratitude within it. Naturally, this identity will lead you to a learning process. Even this identity is generated within a learning process. So, when you are aware of this factor, you start to realize it. On the earthly plane, everything expressed is a form of consciousness, regardless of whether it's something you have full knowledge of or are accessing right now. It's all a form of consciousness. When you have this information, you will naturally perceive it. Forms of consciousness are only interpretative forms, and when I'm in an experience, what I'm expressing is a form of consciousness generated by an interpretative process. This is why, within an earthly plane, regardless of what I'm experiencing now, I can always set out to develop a new way of being. I can always set out to experience a new way of being, and through this experience, I will observe that a whole flow of change always occurs. This flow of change follows precisely the alignment that you have determined, because when you understand that everything in your life is flow, then that is where you will realize that what you have to do right now is direct your flow, and if within what I am experiencing at the moment now, I wish to generate some change, I will only redirect this flow, and within this, everything becomes recognized as being a more straightforward form. But what should always be remembered so that you generate even a recognition of what is being said, constantly affirm to yourself your state of gratitude, because it is through gratitude that you will allow yourself to generate this whole process as it has been said here. With these words, I say goodbye. Thank you very much.